Weird. It was selected on the right mic and everything. I don't know why it wasn't working. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? What's up, Ryan, Master Ice Panda, Irma, DNF, Qbert? Man, I said a bunch of stuff, but I don't feel like repeating myself. How do you know that someone isn't silently breaking into your house when you aren't looking / blindfolded? Mostly because I live with someone else who would alert me. But also, I have a pretty secure house, I think. Trying to learn 3-style. Yeah, it's pretty tough at first, but you just practice. It's like one of those things. You just like practice it every day. It gets easier and easier. What's up? I don't know how to pronounce those letters in YouTube chat. What's up, Joseph and Germanium? Yeah, that was a +2. Guys, I'm almost averaging like sub 7 on clock with 7 simul now. It's pretty dope. Clock mentioned. What's up, Kiki? Welcome. DNF to 5-line solve, do it to 1 slice move at the end because I thought I accidentally did wide F prime instead of F prime at the end. Man, it'd be like that. Oh yeah, I just posted 11 blind edit, and it may not look it, but I put a lot of effort into it. I'm really a boomer when it comes to editing videos and thumbnails. Oh. $23.52. Oh, dude, my first guess. Less than 0.10 off. How am I? I'm good. Think it looks pretty good. Thanks, dude. Doing 3-style for X centers. Would you be mad if I didn't do all yo algs? Like my list algs? No. Love the 11 blind vid. Could definitely see the effort. Yay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nice. I wanted that to be a DNF anyways. What's the best way to get used to having a word for each letter pair? Probably doing multi-blind, because that'll like make you stick it in your long-term memory. But as for like actually successfully remembering all of the letters consistently, you might need to try to use something like Anki, however you pronounce that, like a flashcard program, and drill it. But for me, I just did a bunch of multi and big blind. Survived first week of school? Nice. You're getting way faster at 3 blind, but keep making dumb memo mistakes. I feel like if that's the main thing you're doing, yeah, you definitely shouldn't have to worry about like the rushing thing, because you'll just gradually like get better at tracing. If it's not like a systematic thing you're messing up, you're just going to get better at tracing, and that will stop happening with experience. Rip. find that I'm often forgetting to do edge flips, leading to 2 edges off at the end. Interesting. Yeah, usually if you're off by 2 flipped edges at the end, it's like you missed an edge flip or you traced to the wrong side of an edge. Either way, that's definitely something that, like, once you're more advanced, just like stops happening pretty much completely. Is that a 2x3x3 over there? Yeah, domino. Fun fact, I have the domino blind world best. At least I did not that long ago. When you make word pairs in multi-blind, do you always stick with the same words for each letter pair? Yeah, pretty much. The one way that I kind of don't is, like, I'll sometimes use the words in different ways. Like fish for FH can be fisherman or fishing or fish, like a fish. But otherwise, yes, I use the same word. Wait, what? Oh. Rip. I mistraced edges pretty bad. I haven't done it in so long. I honestly do not remember the algs that I was using. I guess it's pretty simple, actually. It's pretty much just all domino algs. I'll do one in a sec. And then for edges, it's like M2, U prime R2U, stuff like that. Do you use swear words for blind? A little bit. How do you put mean of 3 in the column? It's just like a option statistics setting. Oh my god, dude. I'm shocked I didn't DNF that. I think I need to lube this thing. It's been a while. I feel like this cube is so good. I haven't lubed it for, like, feels like over a week, which is like other cubes. Pretty much every other cube I'd be like lubing like at least once a day. What's up, Lewis? What's up, John? Started doing eyes open solves with 3 style. Nice. It's a good way to start. Yeah, Germanium, that's what I did pretty much. I'm trying to remember if there's any other algs that I was using. You do get edge parity, like that can happen, you know. So that's another thing you have to do. Also, exclamation point 11 blind. See my new 11 blind video. Big blind comp before 3 blind. Imagining 5 blind mean before 3 blind. I think people have done that. It's a fun accolade to get. it. Could have been good. Some WD Cuber. If you try to explain simple blind things, I'll sit here and not understand anything, but just conceptual stuff like that, I'll be with you all the way. Wait, what's like an example of something that you haven't understood? I'm just curious. That's a good way to do it, Irma, I would say. I think that was wrong. How hard is it to get 5 blind mean? I mean, it's really hard, I think. Getting one at home, I don't think is like super hard. Getting one officially took me 7 years of competing, I think. Yeah, 7 years it took me to get one 5 blind mean. And I'm like, I have pretty good accuracy compared to most people. Hello. Oops. Knew it right after I did that move. 7 years of competing in 5 blind, Master S Panda, yeah. Like, I think I competed in 5 blind for the first time. Well, I guess it was really early 2017. I think. But I had got a 5 blind success at home like several months before that, I'm pretty sure. But then, yeah, I got my first 5 blind mean at Nationals 2023. Understand like a fine amount of stuff, I'd say, but when you're showing 2E2E, I just gave up. I mean, those are just algs, pretty much. Some of them are 2 comms canceled, some of them are just algs. For 3 blind, I use 3 style, full floating 3 style, and LTCT. 3x3 unblindfolded PB is 597, and that was with 3 style. What do you think is the lowest I can average a beginner to a OLL and PLL? I don't know, like sub 15 probably. You could probably, with insane TPS and look at it, average sub 10. Given that there are people who average sub 4, or probably low 4. Where do you put your corner image memo? In 3 blind, I don't put it anywhere. And I've never like used rooms for 3 blind. Dude, that scramble was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. That was 13 to 11. It's like literally the worst alg count you can possibly get with full floating and 3 style and LTCT. Maybe just a skill issue on your part. It'll probably, like, once you get faster, I'm sure that problem will go away. It's top 3 blind, 1 passing full audio. Not necessarily full audio, but I mean, it's kind of a gray area between like making a sentence for corners and doing full audio. Like making a sentence and not reviewing it and going and like memoing in like 5 or 6 seconds is like, it's barely different from full audio. So I don't know. .10. Damn it. Huh. Oh, I did something dumb. Yeah, visual memo becomes more and more useful when you're faster because it's just more like feasible to visual memo stuff because you don't have to hold on to it for very long. And when you're doing full floating, visual memoing stuff just becomes like simpler in a way. Oh, cool. That pesky alg. Dropped the cube doing that alg in a world record pace multi once. That didn't feel that slow. That's weird. I was about to say nice turning. Oops. Can memo corners in 5 seconds? Yeah, 5 and on corners is pretty fast. What did I just do? Full multi attempts? Dude, I've been, so I started cleaning out all my multi cubes like a month ago, and then I really slacked off. I'm like halfway through, and I don't want to do a multi attempt before I've finished, because then they'll get all mixed up. I can like mark each one, I guess, that I've like cleaned out, but God, I want to like finish first. So I might like do like a massive cube cleaning binge. I'll at the latest, I think, do some attempts, like big attempts on like Monday. But I also feel like doing just like 9 cube attempts is like pretty good. Oh yeah, I should do my like Alexander Bots all-rounder solves today. What's up, Plasma Taurus? How hard would you say some of the finger tricks are for 3-style comms? It varies a lot. So I mean, some of them are pretty hard. Also, there are a lot of algs that people use that like you don't have to use, but like some people for this case, FDDR, they do like wrist turn shit, which is like really difficult, but like you can just like do that alg, which is like probably at a really like high level slower, but like basically just as good. There are crazy like hard finger tricks you can opt to do that are going to be really hard to get good at, but you can get like faster with those if you really want to. But I don't know, it's a huge mixed bag. It's kind of hard question to answer. Most ridiculous 3-blind scramble you've gotten? I think I've gotten something floated to 5 before. I don't know, something like that. 5 flip and H perm on left. That's crazy. Dude. Cool, forgot one letter pair. Oops. Three-blind edge calm finger tricks look horrendous. They're really not that bad. But yeah, another one that comes to mind. So like for this like U-perm case, UF, UB, UR, I just do like a roll R2 like that, and then it's U prime S, R2 prime, S prime, R2 U, and then you roll to R2 again. Some people go like which requires like, God, it's just like so hard for me to do that, right? I feel like a lot of the hard stuff is like M slice things. People always comment on me doing these algs, which is basically, it's just like FD or LD BD. I find it actually like super easy. This is another weird one that people really struggle with. UF, RF, RD. I do R prime, D prime, M, D, R, D prime, M prime, D. I actually find it pretty easy now, but it was really hard at first. I have not done mini Guildford blind. I haven't learned skew blind or squan blind. I don't know if I ever will. Oops. Feeling the Tommy Cherry finger trick. It's pretty good if you're fast at it, yeah. Do I grind big blind a lot? I go through phases. There are times where I like don't touch big blind like for several months, but I grinded 5 blind pretty hard leading up to Worlds. Damn it. Dang it. Do I like pineapple on pizza? I think it's alright. Not like super into it, but I'll eat it. What? That sucks, dude. Huh. I'll stay followed then. Phew. That was wrong. My accuracy right now is kind of cringe. Gotta take that buttons off. Oh yeah, we should do prediction for solve 50. Alright. Solve 3 blinds, solve 50 will be sub 18 success, sub 18 success, sub 18 DNF, sub 18 DNF. What do you think? Four by 4 and 5 by 5 being shipped. Nice. What'd you get? Get your bets in. If you're on YouTube chat and you want to be in the bet, click the description, link in the description to my Twitch chat, and you can bet in there. Too frightened to gamble now? RIP, dude. How do you practice one passing? I mean, you can break it up. One pass edges, one pass corners. Once you're really comfortable with doing both of those, just try to do full solves with it. Eventually you'll get it consistent. It'll probably be hard at first. Ugh, 2092. Vin 5 and Aosu 4x4. Aosu 4x4. That's an old one. Vin 5 is decent though. Want to buy tiny 3 blind, can't just lose everything. Understandable. What? Oh. What is happening? I mistraced twice. Oh my god. Lost bets by 2 mechanical twists. Sorry about that. It's the cube's fault though. Dude. Can I stop forgetting stuff, please? It's so cool when people just drive around and their car just goes every time they let off the gas, and they just do that over and over and over again while people are like trying to enjoy their day. Dude. This is true. You talking about the car thing, Dasher? Glad you agree with my based opinion. Yeah, clip and ship. Me making that noise. What? This is so annoying, dude. Oh, I just remembered what I did wrong. I skipped an elg. Oops. Dude, this is extremely cringe. I was once enjoying an evening walk when I heard a car going up and down some hill again and again, screeching tires. Well, this won't go long. Well, next morning it was in the news. Damn. When I hear cars like this, I'm like, I hope you crash your car and you don't get hurt, but you lose the car and no one else around you gets hurt and you just lose your car. That's what I hope. This is so annoying, dude. I don't know why. He survived, some other innocent dude did not. That sucks. When I watch F1, I hope my least favorite driver gets a peaceful engine failure. It's kind of funny. Wow, I remembered everything. Crazy. Yay. I hope the leaves never crunch beneath their feet. Damn. How did I feel like that was a table +2. That's so annoying. Dab machine. What's up? Did first solve with 3-style and made up the algs and it took 10 minutes. That is, in my opinion, the most based way to learn 3-style. Dude, I said the wrong letter for an edge pair and it lost me like 5 seconds. Yes, Ryetta. That's exactly why pretty much everybody does that, scrambling just in their own orientation. D2 so fast on 5x5. Oh, D2 slice? Trust me, I do not do that fast. I avoid D2 slices at all costs because I like just can't double flick them. It's just like so jank. If I have to do it, I'm just like doing that. Nice, Irma. It's a fun way to do it, I think. Dude. I've been having a lot of like really weird lockups on this cube where like makes me mess up algs. Like lockups that turn into other moves. It's really annoying. Happened again on like the literal first alg. Got an OH blind success today? Nice. What was the time? Half a cigarette? Oh my god. Something happening where like I'm just locking up on this cube way more than I used to. Oh my god, session best AO5, 1891, insane. Self-rolled took longer, that's funny. What's up, Cubert? Dang it. Got a new phone, Pog. What's up, James? Lackey broke world record average again. Wow, 0.02, right? 226. Lackey is insane. Very, very good. No! Dude, I can't believe I fixed that. I had 3 moves left and then I dropped it because I like missed. I basically had to do this, and I missed it, dropped it, picked it up again in the right orientation. It was such a Hail Mary. That's crazy, dude. That was crazy. Oh yeah, you do M2. I forgot Chromanium. That sounds rough. Lock E? Okay. I was wondering about that. Alright, solve 50 coming up. Discovered at Worlds is apparently not a common name. Lachlan? Yeah, I don't know if I've ever met anyone named Lachlan before. I feel like it's pretty like, it feels like Irish, right? But yeah, I don't know why it would be more common in New Zealand than here. If it actually is, I don't know. That was 12 to 10. Alright, this is it. Why did you decide to have yellow-blue as buffer? I mean, I decided... Wait, yellow-blue? My buffer is yellow-orange. My orientation is yellow top, orange front. It's not better, I just decided to do it because that's what the 3-blind tutorial that I used did. And I just wanted to follow along easier. Okay. I'm gonna say that wasn't sub 18. I feel like that was like 18.5. What? Rip. That was pretty poorly executed 10 alg. Rip to the sub 18 believers. Wow, we had 2 and 1% on sub 18. That's kind of funny. Over 18 success. Alright, let's do some multi. 3 blind is frustrating me. I'm like looking forward to doing multi. Small multis are fun. Funded by me, GG. Rip. Also, I said this before, but I posted my 11 blind edit. Type exclamation point 11 blind to see it. I put some effort into editing it and doing a good thumbnail. It's kind of not the most polished thing ever, but I am inexperienced with that kind of stuff. I'm not that great at it. Oh yeah, I should do a prediction for multi. Thanks, Dasher. Banger video, I saw it. Thanks. Nom's 3 blind video? I did, yeah, I commented on it. Alright, next 9 cube multi-blind result. You got 5 minutes to bet. While I scramble and then memo. Your bet for 0 out of 9. Wow. I would basically have to like completely give up before starting for that to happen. Anything in U-layer best? Nah. I mean, it's debatable, I guess. Some people think UR is best. I think most people agree that UF is best. I think it's pretty certain that UB is not the best in the U layer. You're hiding under my desk right now? That'd be crazy if true, and I just can't see you somehow. Get your bets in, get your bets in. You guys like the memery that I did in my 11 blind video? The like Earthbound what meme? I was proud of that part. Trick an invisibility potion. Wow, how do you get those? 3 minutes left to bet. Graham said UB isn't good. I didn't say it's not good. I said it's not the best. Like, I think the one thing people agree on is that UB is not the best buffer. Yeah, it's just clearly worse than UF. But yes, some people think UR is the best. I disagree. I hate UB and puppies. Damn. True. You got me. is UB the best besides UF? I think so. I've been doing full floating for over, almost 3 years. I would say UB is definitely better than UR and UL. Definitely UL. Probably both. Thanks, Cloved. Yeah, I like really can't see how UR can be better than UF. But if you like really want to learn a bunch of unintuitive RUS algs and you like massively prefer that over doing like any moves with L move or any algs with L moves and regripping ever, then I guess UR is better maybe. All right, get your bets in. I am going to start this attempt. First blindfolded method I should learn. I usually recommend Old Pochmann. Pochmann. I think UFL superior to UBR is very clear, yeah. Alright. It's totally gone. Not in the slightest. Wow. I was like really sure I made at least one move mistake. Oh, it was on this cube. Oh, that's funny. So it didn't matter that I forgot. Eight out of 9. Let me just make very sure. Yeah. GG's to the 8 out of 9ers. Will I attempt 12 blind? Yeah, I plan to. Were you the only 8 out of 9 believer? Yes, you were the only 8 out of 9 believer. Nice. Sentient Longbar. I find it funny how when you were doing 10 blind, you were like, I'd be careful, I'll do 11 blind, and now you're keen to do 12 blind. Yeah. I think it's part of it is definitely just knowing that people like these streams. I had so many people, even before Worlds, but a lot at Worlds, I had so many people come up to me and tell me how much they liked like the 10 blind and 11 blind streams, which is like very motivating. Like so many people like say that they're motivated to learn blind and big blind just because of my big blind streams, which is cool. That was highly motivating, but also like, yeah, I don't know, just generally more interested, I guess, after finally getting 10 blind and 11 blind being easier than 10 blind. I mean, like fewer tries at least. It's definitely motivating too. Also, there's another prediction up for the next 9 cube attempt. It's crazy hearing how many people there's like I've heard from like at least several different people that they like had a huge watch party of my 300 multi-blind stream. Like I've had several people tell me that they like had it on like their biggest TV in the house and or like a projector and that they had like the whole family watching and stuff. That was wild. So like not only did I have like 500 plus viewers in that stream, but a lot of those viewers had like many people behind one screen, which is crazy. Yeah. Which is why I can't do it too often. It's it would ruin it would not be special anymore, you know? But also, I just don't want to. Currently only blind and you love it? Practice only blind these days? Nice. I had the same feeling when I was getting really into it. Full floating but not full OLL, I would say probably Kamil Chabilsky. I don't think he like does any CFOP stuff. Like when he does comps, he does 3-style and averages like 20 or something. So he's like definitely very slow if he knows CFOP. Get your bets in. Get your bets in. You got 2 minutes. I'm gonna start. Wait. Just realized the music's probably done. We'll now do this other one. Oh, yeah. Wow, I actually got that one. Huh. One move and recalled the wrong parity letter. Wrong slice direction. That was a weird way to DNF 3 blind. Rip. 6 out of 9. Nice. Well, only one recall mistake. I'm cool with that. Alrighty. GG's. Cancel prediction? Oh, did nobody bet 6 out of 9? Yeah, I'll cancel it. That's funny. It's funny nobody bet 6 out of 9 because that, like, if I were to bet on myself, I would bet usually like 7 out of 9, maybe 6. Alright, we go again. How about you execute edges on all cubes first, then corners on all cubes? I'm good. That actually... that might help. Because I do tend to forget edges more than corners, I think. Kind of funny. Should have backed myself to doubt. Damn. How do you input multi-results on CS Timer? Just type blank/blank. 9 of 9 world best attempt. I'm generally trying to go fast when I'm doing these attempts, but mostly, like, I'm not like rushing like as much as I could. I definitely could PB. World best is really hard at this point though. Simon got like a crazy 425. And I like definitely need to like deliberately like rush hard to beat that. And I just kind of prefer, I think it's a better way to practice to just like try to get so I can consistently remember everything while 2-passing. So if you didn't notice, there's another prediction up for this next attempt. Ugh. Nine out of 9 world best is kind of scary. Yeah. Yeah, I lost it like 2 months ago. Simon got like, what I'm pretty sure is like a pretty huge fluke PB for him, like 30-second PB. Yeah. I think he had like 216 memo or something, which is just like absurd. I think my PB memo is like 222. But like I can beat that. Definitely capable, but it's like so hard. I lost the 9 out of 9 world best. I had that for like a super long time, and then Simon beat it like a couple months ago. He got a 425. My PB is 442. So yeah, pretty hard to beat. Alright, get your bets in. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to bet. Alright, we go again. I do not know if I just did a move. I definitely just, dude, that's so stupid. I like combined two LTCTs. Muscle memory blip. Damn. gonna be a bad result. What was it? Oh yeah, I forgot corners. This is gonna be like 4 out of 9, I'm betting. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh. DNF that one. I feel like a bit unfocused. 5 out of 9. Yo, Massachusetts, the return of Massachusetts. What's up? What's up, Taslin? Cancel prediction again? God, nobody bet on 5. Maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe I should just do like above or below like 6. Like 6 or below, 7 or above. Maybe we try that. Alright, I'll delete it. You guys haven't been guessing good enough, and therefore we're just doing 6 out of 9 or worse, and 7 out of 9 or better. You got 5 minutes. When you were blindfolded, someone silently broke into your house without you knowing. There was a single item stolen from your room. Wow. Was that my girlfriend by any chance? Can't believe she would do that. What's up with Massachusetts? I saw some people a couple comps ago wearing Massachusetts shirts. You have to ask Massachusetts. He's in the YouTube chat right now. You probably won't get an answer. I think it's just like a self-made meme. He just shows up in the chat and says Massachusetts. Massachusetts logo on my 3-blind cube? Maybe. I'll think about it. Alright, get your bets in. We're doing a different kind of prediction this time. Only 2 options. What do you think about Orozco? I think it is useful for people who may not have the motivation or patience to just straight up learn freestyle without like training wheels, kind of, which isn't a bad thing. That's just like it's a slower way of learning freestyle to make it like less of a mental load all at once. Went all in, 7 out of 9. Nice. We're spreading the word all around the world. Graham is right. It's just a meme. That's what Massachusetts says about Massachusetts. When I think of the state Massachusetts, I think about how my girlfriend says that her French dad, when he says Massachusetts, he says Massachusetts. That's how he pronounces that state. Massachusetts. All in, 6 out of 9. I think either bet is reasonable. I think it's it should be pretty 50-50. Alright, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Her French dad sounds like she has another dad who isn't French. It's just a way I describe her dad. He's French. Playing the odds on this one, that's smart. I think given what it looks like right now, I would bet 6 out of 9. I think that's the smart bet. Of my girlfriend's many dads, yeah. As someone from Mass, I despise this random French dad you speak of. You mad, bro? You mad? Yeah, James, and like learning some pures. Okay, I'm gonna start. Get your bets in. You got like a minute. My eye is itchy. Hey, that was very slow memo. Nice. A 9 out of 9 a day so far. Pretty good. Cool. Sorry, Tazlin. Not sure how much you put in, but my 9 out of 9 PB is 442. Alright, I'm gonna try to go a little faster on this one. Might be a bad idea. Not really sure. Sometimes going faster can help, because it's less time before the review and you just end up remembering it better. But new prediction up. What was the last world best by Graham? In 9 out of 9, it was my current PB, which is 442. Alright, there's a new prediction up. Yeah, if you're just talking the last world best I got, period, 11 blind. Did 4x4 for Twitch Solves Cube. Oh, I've done 5x5 on that. It's really annoying that there's no way to do slice moves, as far as I know. There's no way to do slice moves, right? That like makes it so annoying. Watching 9 cube multi-attempts is a good excuse to not sleep at 5 a.m. What was I about to look at? What time did you get? I do not remember. It was a while ago, before they had a ranking. Doesn't count? Oh, okay. Alright, you got 2.5 minutes to get your bets in. I feel the badness with gambling here, so be real. What if I bet and lose everything? What if I don't bet and don't win? Asking yourself, what if I don't bet and then don't win, is true mind of a gambler. Yeah, insert that meme where the guy is like digging and there's like a wall of diamonds and he like turns back right before he gets to it. The last 9 out of 9 world best by me is 442. Guess the time. I'll guess it right before I like take the blindfold off. How about? Because otherwise it's just kind of pointless. Alright, I'm going to start. Get your bets in, get your bets in. I think that was 7 out of 9 and 524.82. Whoa, that was pretty close. Huh. That was better than definitely better than I expected. Not bad, yeah. Decent accuracy, except for like one attempt today. I feel like every day I've been having one 9 out of 9 and one like really bad result. I'll stop there for now. Do a little bit of 5 blind. Imagine if I got it exactly right. I feel like people wouldn't believe me. I feel like people would think I looked somehow. It would make people think that I'm like cheating. Alright. What's up, Natsu? What's up, VB? The prediction, I just put up a 5 blind prediction. There's 30 seconds left. You gotta bet on whether it's sub 330 success or DNF, or sup 330 success or sup 330 DNF. You're becoming a gambler? Yeah, people get really into this. It's fun. You've never closely watched my 5 blind? When I'm not rusty, and I may or may not be rusty right now, it's kind of hard to say. I average like 315 with like 20 to 30% success rate. Usually like 30. It's fun, says the casino, yeah. That's how I get you. Get your bets in. I think it's probably over, actually. Oh yeah, it's over, okay. We got nobody betting sub 330 DNF. Interesting. So let's hope it's not that. Alright. Need to turn down the music. Oh shoot. I hadn't memoed freaking X centers yet. For getting one freaking pair, dude. Rip. Oh, I didn't put that on. Yeah, I had to like mid memo turn down the audio, which was kind of stupidly difficult. Yeah, that was distracting. All right. I feel like very weirdly rusty with 5-blind. I'm having to think about algs, and I'm like doing the wrong alg like constantly. Over 330 DNF. All right, we try again. Oops, I accidentally clicked sub-only chat. You can do 11 by 11 blindfolded, and you don't do 5 by 5 blindfolded. Yeah, this is exactly the same. I've done 11 blind, so I'll never DNF 5 blind again. That's how that works. Could be 10 times if you gambled. Based and smart. That'd be really funny if, because of the last solve, everybody bets on like sub 330 DNF, and then I get like a really good success. How do you deal with burnout on bad days where your times are clearly slower? I think at this point I just know that it's like kind of just some days are off days and you'll be better soon. And if you have like multiple off days in a row, take it as a challenge to figure out what's wrong, I guess. Alright, what do the bets look like? We got nobody betting sub 330 success. Alright, I'm gonna try my ass off to get a sub 330 success right now and make you all lose your points. Oh my god, dude. It's the same scramble. That doesn't count. I'm just gonna scramble over it. This is one thing I don't really like about the GAN timer. It's pretty minor, but I wish if you forget to connect it and then you connect it, it would enter the time that's on the timer. That was something that Stackman actually did, which is helpful. That's so stupid, dude. That's so stupid. I don't know why. So like I memoed it this way the first time, and then when I reviewed the two swap being here to here instead of here to here. That's so dumb. I can't believe I just did that. Very, very dumb way to DNF a 5 blind. GG believers, or disbelievers. Alright. Go again. You got 1 minute. I haven't gotten a 5 line success in quite a while. I gotta really lock in. I'm very slow right now. It's a weird feeling. Get your bets in. Dang it. Damn, dude, that pause. I had like one pause during plus centers. It was very, very bad pause. Thanks, Aslan. I got a success. At least there's that. We go again. I think this will be the last 5 blind. Got 2 in a row. Nice, Irma. I'm gonna try my darndest to get a sub 330 success. Get your predictions in. Don't have long to get those predictions in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. 2x3x3 blind? Okay, I'll do it after this. Oh, thanks for the sub, Area Lote. Appreciate it. Sorry, I just saw that. Thank you. Area Lote, maybe. Is how that's pronounced. Get your predictions in. Go, 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 go. You got 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Come on, this is a weak showing of points, y'all. Megaminx blindfolded? No thank you. That takes way too long, and I'm rusty and I forgot how to do it. Okay, here we go. Aw. One move during wings. Rip. Sub 330 DNF. Uncooked, he is over a minute memorizing. I don't think I've literally ever sub 1 memoed. Actually, I know I've never sub 1 memoed. I feel like the best memo I've ever done is like 110 maybe. Three in a row? Oh, you won 3 in a row? Nice. You guys want to see my clonk progress? I've done a lot of clonk solves. This is like basically the one thing I do off stream lately, like cubing wise. Oh, 2x3x3. Okay, I'll do that really quick. Domino blind. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Oh yeah, you can just like pick an orientation, kind of. Oh, this is confusing. It's not in my color scheme. I haven't done domino blind on this. So black is yellow. How do I solve the most things? I guess I'll do oh my god. I guess I'll do that. Okay, 30 seconds to get orientation. Cool. Wow, this is very weird. That's my buffer. Okay. Is that it? Wait. Oh my god. Might have made a slice mistake. Dang it. This is hard. I'm gonna keep doing clock, I think. When you do clock, I'm leaving. I don't like clock, it's boring. 90% of cubers don't like clock. See you later. I think there's quite a few cubers who like clock. I think clock got a lot better with the chi, and it got a lot better with 7 simul. I feel like 7 simul makes it more fun. What's up, Dance Central 1, 2, and 3? Alright. Oh my god. What? I think I did something out of order. I also like massively misturned like 4 times in a row. Nice. I am faster with 7 simul, yeah. I have beaten my AO 100 and AO 50 by like a second. The learning new method always comes with that pain, yeah. It's fun though. It's like kind of like starting a new game in a video game, you know? That was a very easy ending, very bad start. Yeah, it's like you just get to get a bunch of new PBs. You just like get PBs with a new method, basically. Oh my god. Totally messed up. What am I doing? I have no idea. Like my brain just left the chat. Nice, 30. I'm DNFing that. I don't want that counting. Actually, I'm not DNFing it. Starting THPS 2 with Bob Burnquist instead of Rodney Mullen. Exactly. It's exactly like that. The only reason I didn't DNF that is because I want to get an AO 1000 eventually, and I don't want to be off by like 1 DNF for forever. Oh my god. Dude, I'm slower because I'm on stream. I think I actually like need to practice clock on stream because it's definitely like with 7 simul, it's like way easier to choke, I feel like. Yo, nice, Alex. Alright, I'm doing 5 more solves and I'm done. Oh my god. Come on. I think that was a misturn. I'm gonna beat that. Alex, I'm gonna beat that after the stream. Do you concur there's just no way to do slices? It'd be so much easier. Inverse fat soon? I don't know why I was messing that up. That was really silly. Yeah. Don't do Yao, don't need him. It's so much easier on that specifically though. Dude, come on. What am I doing? I swear, every time I go on stream, I DNF more than I normally do. Also, I just like can't even solve the thing. Last one. You had no parity on both 4 and 5. That is super lucky. See ya, Irma. Thanks for hanging out. Stage fright? Yeah, maybe a little bit, D. Rosling. I feel like I just like, I don't focus as well, and I'm used to focusing like totally fine. Nice. Gotta finish the AO5. Stream debuff, yeah. Alright, we'll get a 6 AO5 and then I'm done. Cool. Maybe I just need to warm up. Getting into the 7 simul mindset is kind of hard. Nice. 5 6s in a row. I really feel like I'm going to be averaging sub 7 soon, like globally, which is pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. We're rating Twitch Solves Cube. Twitch Solves Cube has 4 viewers right now. That's funny. I feel like people are probably in there battling. Oops. We need a last clock solve bet? Nah. It'll take too long. Thanks for watching. Go check out my 11 blind video. Put more effort into that video than a lot of videos. So go leave a comment so that it goes viral. Okay. Thanks. Bye.